Hello. Welcome everybody. What's up? Welcome back to our channel, my people. This is the Free and Love YouTube channel. We are glad that you are watching our videos. And please, if this is the first time you are watching this channel, subscribe to our channel. So we are happy that you give us the positive comments and encouragement to help us continue making more and more content. So today I'll talk about the troubles that husbands go through and the problems that they encounter when they move from Africa to the USA. Okay, I hope this is going to be an encouragement and a motivation and educate someone who is planning to come or who is already here in the USA. Now, in Africa, if you are blessed enough to have a job, it is very easy to hire a house help because there are so many available people who can take up that opportunity. So the domestic chores are already sorted out. But when you come to the USA, you realize that even if you are earning like a lot of money, most people in the middle class will not be able to afford a house help. Even if you afford one, they will take up almost half of your salary. So what happens in Africa? Okay, in Africa, the man of the house gets home from work and the routine is simple. You sit on a couch, kind of just watch TV. Dinner is sorted out. Maybe your wife has planned with the house help. Make sure that everything is in place. So you take your dinner. After dinner, the dishes are collected and washed. Now, the following morning, you find out that there is your shower in the bathroom. Maybe if you're using the bucket, there's hot water already in the bathroom. You come back to dress up. Your clothes are already ironed and set. Breakfast is served. You don't even know how it was prepared. And basically, all the chores are taken care of. The kids are washed, dressed, maybe you drop them at school. That's the least you can do. Maybe you pick them at school. But you have many other domestic chores like cleaning of the house. We have the laundry. We have things like decluttering the house, things like shopping, groceries. We have things like arranging the kids' room, lunches, everything, and playing with the kids. Everything is sorted out. So kind of just live like a king. But if you move to America, to the USA, let me advise you that you have to leave, my friend, you have to leave that big head at the airport. Because once you step here, you have to take up the responsibility. Because there are many things that you need to step in and help. You find out that in the house, we just the two of you and your wife and maybe the kids. As I said, hiring a maid or a house help or a house manager, it is beyond the reach of 80% of Americans. Most people take their kids to daycares. So there are many chores that you need to take care of when you come to the USA. Some of these chores include preparing meals, washing dishes, doing the laundry, doing yard work, running errands, grocery shopping, tidying up the house, repairing the house, doing homework, helping kids with the homework, and at the same time, if you're in school, also doing your homework. So a lot of these chores they make you very, very tired. So you can imagine if the two of you, you and your wife, are working, or even if one of you is not working, you come home and you expect to be served like a king. It is not going to happen. So most men, when they come to USA, they get a culture shock. You realize that you have to go to the kitchen because you don't expect your wife to do all these things for you. They're just sitting and watching like a king. You have to step in and do all this work. You have to help in the house chores, and you have to help in the cooking. You have to help in the washing of the dishes. You have to help in the laundry. You have to help in the cleaning of the house. You have to help in running errands. You have to help in the shopping. And when I say the word help, I don't mean that you're actually helping your wife. It's actually your responsibility. You are doing your responsibility. If you don't do this, you don't expect to have a happy home. So, my friend, let me just give you a piece of advice. If you are planning, or if you are in the USA, this is some of the things that you have to know. So, most men get a rude shock because they've never stepped in the kitchen for a long time. They've never done the laundry. They've never done shopping of the grocery. So they have to go through some adjustment period. So I'm going to share with you some tips on how to adjust and how to cope when you find yourself in this kind of scenario. So point number one is communicate. If you are the wife, make sure that let your husband know beforehand that it's not going to be you alone in the kitchen, because there is no house help at this time, and you can't expect someone to serve you day in, day out. So you have to communicate without sounding preachy. Don't preach to him. Make him understand the importance of helping you, because if he helps you, he helps himself. Point number two, make a list. This might look like a school, but it's actually very important, because most men, not all, have got no idea what things go on in the kitchen, or they don't know. They've got no idea what needs to be done. Even if they have got an idea, they might not have a perfect idea. So, as the wife, or the two of you can sit down and put together a list of things that needs to be done. 3, switch roles. Switch roles. Sometimes just talking about domestic chores or making a list is not enough. You have to go ahead and let one person do a chore. Let's say cooking dinner this week, and next week you switch so that the other person cooks the dinner. And if it's washing dishes, this week one person washes dishes, next week the other person washes the dishes. That way you'll both appreciate what each other go through. You know, it's funny that you might not appreciate the effort that somebody does, let's say in washing the dishes, unless you yourself have taken part in the activity. That's when you'll know that it is really not easy. So another chore that might look easy but not so is taking care of kids. How many of you have been left with a toddler at home for a whole day? I know in Kenya, you leave the maid to take care of the kids for the whole day. So when you come home, you have no idea what they went through the whole day. Stay home with a kid for one day and you'll appreciate the effort that that those maids go through. That's why it's important for you to switch roles once in a while so that each person can appreciate what the other person goes through. Number 4, set some ultimatums or set some time limits. For example, if the dishes have to be washed after dinner, it has to be after dinner, so that somebody doesn't keep the dishes in the sink until the following morning. If laundry has to be done every day or once a week, make sure that laundry is not piling for weeks and weeks. So set some limits, set some time limits for the chores to be done. Sometimes it might look very rigid, but this is going to save a lot of problems that you may encounter in future. Number 5, don't criticize each other's efforts, but acknowledge the progress that they make. Don't say that you washed the dishes and left some food in the sink, or you washed the laundry and you forgot to fold them, but rather appreciate every effort that each person makes. This is going to motivate them even to work harder next time. Okay, number 6, allocate duties that one person is good at doing them. For example, if one person is good at decluttering, let him do that. If one person is good in doing grocery shopping, it's good to give him a chance to do it because they enjoy what they are doing. Number 7, do not micromanage. Don't hover over your spouse when he's doing his chores and give him instructions. Let them do the chores the way they know best. That is the best way to encourage them to continue doing the chores. Remember that he is not or she is not helping you do the chores, but it is their responsibility to do those chores. So don't take it as he is doing my work, so I have to supervise and manage what he is doing, because he is also doing, it is his work, it is his responsibility or her responsibility. Number 8, be patient and if possible, show them how to do things. So if your husband has never been in the kitchen and he has never been able to cook a meal, a proper meal, sometimes it is good enough for you to show him a few tips. Let's say how to cook ugali, or how to cook tea, or sukuma wiki for that matter. Number 9, give each other credit. That means appreciate each other's efforts. That is called positive reinforcement. So if somebody does something and you say, or let's say, oh, today the bed looks so nicely spread, thank you very much, that will make him be encouraged and motivated to do it better next time. Number 10, make the chores fun. Make it fun for each other. For example, you can wash dishes together as you chat, or you can fix dinner together as you chat, or listen to some music, or take some time together and do the chores together. That makes the chores fun. And for example, if somebody is washing dishes and you are watching TV in the sitting room, it might sound boring, but if you join him in the kitchen and talk to him or her and encourage each other and laugh at the jokes, that is making washing dishes fun. If somebody is doing laundry, and let's say that is it is his responsibility on that day, You can join him and help him do the laundry, or you can be there with him, or just encouraging him. Another thing is you can play some music as you do the chores. That makes the chores fun, and you don't feel like it's like a bucket list you have to tick every day. So the last point is have some flexibility. Don't just say that because it's your day to wash dishes today, I'm not gonna touch the dishes. Or say because it's your day to clean the bathroom today, I'm not gonna clean the bathroom. Be flexible, because one may be feeling low one day and doesn't feel like washing dishes. Maybe he had a difficult day at work and just needs to time to de-stress. Give him that pass. Wash dishes that day. Or somebody may be feeling sick. Don't say that it's your turn to do this, so do it. No, be flexible and adjust accordingly. So this was just to encourage you and educate you that if you come to the USA, don't expect to be served like a king by your wife. You have to take up the role, step up to the plate and help. Not actually help. It's not actually helping. It's doing your responsibility in doing all the chores. You find out that there are so many things that need to be done for the house to run, and as the man of the house, if you want your marriage to last, you really have to be on top of everything, do everything, help each other, support each other, because there are many things that needs to be done in the house, and if you do this, it is gonna be successful. So thank you very much for watching my videos. I hope that I was able to encourage, educate, and maybe give somebody the much needed knowledge. And we hope that next time you'll tune in and listen to more and more tips. So please subscribe to our channel if you like our content, and encourage us to continue making more and more videos. So until we meet again, bye.